It's Sunday afternoon, and I'm in a super good mood because I've finished moving finally, and also I love Sundays. It's my favorite day, which is weird because you know, when you're acting or doing comedy or music and stuff, the week and weekends kind of lose their meaning. There's a line in a Primus song that I've always loved. It's more about unemployment than acting, but those two things are pretty much similar to me. There's a line in a Primus song where Les Claypool says, funny thing about weekends, they don't mean quite so much when you're unemployed, except you get to hang out with your working friends. Which is 100% true. And so I love Sundays. I just feel better on Sundays. And I I just went on Twitter and was so embarrassed. I moved out of the Marino's house, and Ken's wife Erica tweeted something that made me laugh really hard, and that I never even thought about. And she said something basically to the effect of me moving out and they no longer get to hear my dramatic sneezing. I do this thing when I'm alone and I sneeze. When I sneeze in public, or when there's even one other person around, I do it as quietly as possible. But when I'm alone and I think nobody can hear, I do the most fucking amazingly loud, what I call sneeze yelling, where I don't try and suppress anything. I let all the air come out as fast as it can, and I just and I yell when I do it, just because it feels good and it's like therapeutic. But I only do it when I'm by myself. And up at Ken and Erica's place, it's so quiet and you feel so isolated that I never really thought about the fact that they were directly upstairs and could hear that shit. So I was really embarrassed, but it made me laugh really hard to see that. By the way, when I moved out, I moved into a smaller place, and literally the past week or so has been me just being really concerned with getting everything out of Ken and Erica's place and just getting it down here. And by the way, I'm only 2 blocks away, so it was an easy move. It was just, there was a lot of shit and I did most of it by myself. So I literally just take truckloads of stuff down here, and it's just all over the place now. So now I have the task of organizing and putting shit away. But anyway, I wanted to say to Josh that I didn't slam Natasha when I said that Morgan's video was really irritating. I just meant that what she was doing during Morgan's video was really irritating, and I can't really blame her. That's basically like the video equivalent of photo bombing. If someone's doing something in a public environment, and especially in a comedy environment, you know, backstage at UCB, you can't really be surprised that it's happening. So I'm not surprised that Natasha was doing that. I probably would have done that had somebody been doing a video. I guess it's Morgan's fault for expecting to be able to do a serious video in a comedy green room. Anyway, that's it. Also, Michael Ian Black. Yeah, I agree with the acting school thing. They don't prepare you for the ups and downs, the business part of it. But I think that that's them looking out for themselves. If acting coaches, teachers, acting schools gave you the hard reality day one, like if the teacher said, day one. Most of you are never going to act. Some of you that will act will not be able to make a living doing it. You'll have day jobs. Those of you who do get to make a living doing it, that might not last. You know, it's such a very few people that do. I think if they said that kind of harsh shit, there would be a lot less business in acting schools. People would be like, oh, well then why the fuck am I here giving you my money? I'm gonna leave. So I think part of it is just business, you know. I wish I could end this with a really loud sneeze. That would be a really good punctuation for this video, which has no ending.